Hello everyone. So today's video is about a topic which is dear to the option buyers. So I have seen a lot of option buyers making four mistakes particularly, and we are going to discuss about those mistakes in this video. I myself has also made these mistakes, and I have learned through my experiences, and I want to discuss those points where I was wrong. And I'm pretty sure if you're an option buyer and if you just started trading and if you are an option buyer, you will be making these mistakes. So watch the full video till the end, and whenever you get time, then only watch the full video. Add it to your watch later videos, because you should watch the whole video till the end, because it's very important to know these four mistakes. And if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to my channel Uday Trades, and keep showing the love which you guys have been showing. And do like the video if you like what I've put out in this video. So without wasting any more time, let's look at those four mistakes which are made by an option buyer. So the four mistakes which an option buyer generally makes is firstly buying the out of the money options. So what are out of the money options? Let's see this through an example. So for example, the current price of Nifty is 17,800, for example. So the price of Nifty, the level at which Nifty is at 17,800, and this is called the spot price. So the spot price of Nifty is 17,800. So at the money option in calls will be 17,800, and the out of the money call option, for example, if your view is bullish, so you will buy a call option, and if you are bearish, you will buy a put option. So just for example, we are bullish on Nifty, so we will buy out of the money call option. So what is out of the money call option here? Just let's take 17,900 call option is out of the money, or let's take 18,000 call option. So the premium of at the money here will be 100, and here it will be around 30 to 40, just for example. So what will happen here is you will be enticed to buy the cheaper option. For example, you will buy the out of the money option looking at, say, I will have to pay 5,000 rupees to buy one contract of the 17,800. But because every contract is 50 shares, so 50 into 100 is 5,000, and here you will be buying it in 1,500. So you will be like, oh, I should buy the cheaper option and I will be able to buy more, or I will be able to buy the cheaper option at a lower margin. So what will happen is these out of the money options are out of the money for a reason, and they are cheap for a reason. Most probably they will be heading towards the zero price. They will be going towards the zero price, and your all 1,500 would go to zero. For this, the reason is because the delta on these will be not that good, and as an option buyer there will be a higher decay, so the theta will also be faster. So the theta decay or the premium decay will be faster, as out of the money options as a buyer is not preferred. So you should always buy in the money option. So here the 17,800, so the in the money will be the strike prices 17,800 below ones. So for example, 17,500, 600, 650, etc. So these will be in the money, and in the money premium decay is lower. So the theta won't be harmful to you as an option buyer. So for this reason, you should always buy in the money option. The premium decay will be lower and won't be that high in the money options. So always look to buy in the money options if you're an option buyer. Now the second point, excessive buying. So you assume you are having a capital of 1 lakh rupees. So you go and buy, and if you're getting one contract of Nifty, one lot for rupees 5,000, so you will go and buy 20 contracts. You will use all your money. But if in case, imagine that option which you've taken goes to zero, you've lost all your money. You've lost all the money which you had, because the volatility in options is high. So options return is very high and the risk is also very high. So it may gain 10 to 15% within a few minutes, but it may lose value within a few minutes, 15 to 20% within a few minutes. So if there is high volatility, there is high risk, and if in minutes you lose 20% of 1 lakh, that is a loss of 20,000 within a few minutes. So you shouldn't always focus on buying excessively. You should never buy excessively. Always buy a few contracts and keep some amount in cash, because if you go wrong, then you focus on getting out of that trade as early as possible. So for that, you can keep stop loss. So you can keep stop loss. If you are wrong, you get out as you are not right and you are occurring a loss. So you just get out and take a stop loss and get out of that trade. Next concept is bag holding. So this is a mistake which every trader makes, and why they make is because of this word, hope. They hope that my logic will go right. For example, the premium they bought at was 100 and now that contract's premium is 20. So they've lost 80% of the value of that contract, but they are in a hope that no, this might come back again and my logic will come back again. But 90 to 95% of the time, or more than that, that premium won't go to from 20 to 20 to back to 100. Instead, it will go to 0. It is that word hope which makes you bag hold, and bag holder is a person who just keeps holding the bag. The big players are out of the trade and they've made their money, but there are some people who have hope and they hope that they will be right in the coming few days or in the coming few minutes, but they are wrong and eventually they lose all their money. So don't be a bag holder. And how you can counter that is again by keeping stop loss and respecting stop loss. So you should always keep that stop loss and you should always respect that stop loss, and don't be a bag holder waiting for the price to come back your way. So don't be a bag holder, always keep a stop loss and respect that stop loss. Another mistake which option buyers make is giving themselves less time. So as an option buyer, you need time. Time should be your friend. So option buyer, time should be your friend. So option buyers need more time. And if you need more time, how can you get more time? You buy not the most closer expiry, you buy far away expiry. So always buy far expiry contracts. And why I'm saying far away expiry contracts, because obviously it will be more expensive to buy those contracts because the premium will be higher on those far away contracts, but the time decay less for time decay less for far away contracts. So time decay is less for far away contracts. Always try and buy far away, not the closer expiry contracts. At least have some time for yourself, at least have some time for your logic to be correct. So we've discussed these points, what mistakes are made and how we can counter those mistakes. So don't buy out of the money options, always buy in the money options. Don't excessively buy, always keep a stop loss. Don't be a bag holder, always keep stop loss and respect your stop loss and get out if you're wrong, and give yourself time. Buy far away contracts, and time is your friend as an option buyer. So guys, these were the mistakes which I think are made regularly by option buyers, but you can counter these mistakes and you can be successful as an option buyer. People say that option buyers are not successful. Give yourself time, book quick profits as an option buyer. If you get profits, buy quick, book quick profits. And option is a game which is risky, so only enter after gaining some knowledge. And do contact me if you need any more info on option buying. I'll be there to help you. Bye bye and take care, and see you in the upcoming video.